I think that'll work. Still got a little bit of music in the background. Looks like the mic is working. Well, there we go. Happy Friday night, everybody. Thanks to Pumala, who responded on Twitter when I said, do I want to do Legos and record a video for later, or do I want to live stream it? And she responded YOLO. And I said, okay, I'll do both. We're trying something new, where I've got the OBS 4K utility recording the video native off of the camera, and then using NDI to output it to OBS, which is what you're seeing on the stream, whereas normally it would just be the camera going right directly into OBS. So this is the first time. I mean, we use NDI all the time. We use NDI for the directions that are on there. We use NDI for like the profile camera that we're looking at right here. There's a little camera up here, and we can kind of get a little bit more of a profile view of it. So we've done lots of NDI. I've never done NDI with the main 4K camera that's looking down, and tried to both record to disk as well as stream. But it looks like it's handling it just fine. No lag, no encoding issues, no dropped frames, 1.1 milliseconds to render a frame. It's almost like I overspec'd all of the equipment that I used. Imagine that. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're building the Bugatti Chiron, which we've been working on now for a while. We've gotten through 7 bags and like 14 hours of recording, and we're now ready for bag 8. So we've got 2 bags here. This one really honestly doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look like it's going to be a whole lot of work. You know, final last sayings or wishful thinking, or, you know, we'll see how it goes. But this doesn't look like a tremendous amount of pieces. And then after bag 8, we will actually be done with the 3rd box that comes in the bag. So we'll move on to box number 4. And there's 5 boxes total, so I'm pretty sure that one or both of the last 2 boxes are going to be pretty stout. But we've got wow, lots of fun little pieces in here. Go ahead and throw that over there. Let's push you up and over a little bit there so we can lay these out. So we've got pieces and pieces and pieces, and we've got 2 little bags here that look like they have largely the same types of pieces in them. So we'll go ahead and dump one of them out there. My guess is there's a left side and a right side. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to leave one of these in the bag and just kind of set it over there so that we can leave that one intact in case I'm right and there are actually like a left side and right side, and they're organized in different bags to keep it clean. So we're on step 555 of this build, which is kind of bonkers. And I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Chat's open if you want to jump in there. We do, obviously, we've got the Orbital Jigsaw Discord group. If anyone wants to voice chat, you know, the syncing with the video gets thrown off a little bit, but happy to jump into voice chat as well. But other than that, I'm just going to be working on this and see if we can't figure out bag 8, and then probably going to flip over and play some Destiny, and maybe even stream a little bit of that. So wild and crazy Friday night here at the Dooley household. We're going to go ahead and get started, and let me know if you have any questions. So let's take a look here first and make sure that I know kind of what pieces are where. Organize a little to make sure. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started then. This has been, for those of you who've been kind of following along, and I know there's a bunch of you that have watched the videos for the first time, for the first of the builds. This one was actually complicated enough, or was going to take long enough, that I started doing videos. Oh, that's interesting. I messed that up already. Literally the first step. I started doing videos of the build and then posting them afterwards, which just made it a little bit easier. It meant that I didn't have to go live every time I wanted to work on the set. And it meant that there was a much condensed version of the build process that was available for everybody to watch. And there have been a bunch of you that have jumped into that, so it's good to know. It's good to know that that kind of experiment is working. And so we'll probably continue doing that, where some of these we'll do live. My best case would be that we do these live and record the overhead camera so that I can do the time lapse afterwards, because I think that that would kind of be the best of both worlds. Is this a 21? Yes, it's a 21. That would be the best of both worlds, to be able to do the live streams with y'all, because these are fun, and then also be able to record the video and do the time lapse as well. So that would be fun. But all right, we do a lot of this, and I don't know. I think it's just going to happen as we get bigger. But we do a lot of this kind of flipping the car around. So for this first piece, it is actually going to go on this side. So I'll flip it around so that you can see what I'm working on here. And it's going to go on here. And it looks like we're going to go down as close as we can to the piece underneath it, which is just awkward and in a weird spot, because of course it is, and it's going to go in there like that. So just, I guess, a little bit of the chassis there. And then I'm going to take one of these, and we're going to put it here. Ah, I see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to take the fender, and we're going to connect it to the bottom of that superstructure there. And then we're going to take this and we're going to push it all the way through and kind of lock everything in place there. So that'll do. And next up we need, is that one of these? No. It is this. It's just kind of hanging out and hiding there. And we need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to take 2 of these, and we're going to go like that, and like that. All right, now we need a 5-piece this, and we need 2 black pieces in the middle. And we need a 22. That's a 21. That's a 22. Like that. One of these in the end. And then this guy on the bottom. And this whole thing is going to attach like that. And then we do it again. One of you, two of you, 21 this time. This goes in the back, and this goes on the bottom, and this goes on that side, like that. And then we step up from the 5s to the 7s. And there should be another one here somewhere. There it is. Like that. And then we need another blue one and one of these gray ones. And you are going to go there. Okay? Now I need 1, 2 of you, and 1 of you, 1 of you, 1 of you. See, this is where I was hoping that it was going to be individual bags, like a bag for the left side and a bag for the right side. However, now we get to the point where I need some of those pieces that have the snap axle on one side and the cross on the other, and we don't have any more over there, which means that they're in this bag, which of course they are. And it would have been nice if they'd split that up logically, but that's okay, because there's one of them and there's 2 of them. And so we're going to do that, that, and that. Put the bottom piece on like that. Push you down. I need one of these to go there. This guy goes on top like that. Big long one snaps through to hold it in place there. And then you go there. And then this whole thing attaches there. And so my guess is going to be that we're going to have another piece that slides through there and holds that on. And in fact, here it comes. So 564, we put you in, and you go through, and then snap. And then we take another one of these dark blue, and we slide it on. There. All right, we flip over to the other side. Another one of those and a gray one. And it goes right behind the ones we already have in place. All right, now we're going to build out the other side. Yeah, that's what I thought. So we'll need 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. you, and one of you. And I'm going to put you there. And you in there. And you in there. That goes in there. That goes on there. You push all the way down. And you stick it right there. And then this. Attaches like that. This ties the two together. And probably the last one of these is going to go on there. Is that right? Yeah. That is correct. Like that. Okay, that looks good. Let's see. Okay, back bumper. Back bumper. All right. Let's turn you like that. See if we can't give you a little bit better view here of what's going on. And this is going to snap in. It just kind of fits right in there, doesn't it? Yep. Oh, it would be so nice if that just snapped right in, wouldn't it? But it's being a little bit of a pain in my butt. Oh, that side's on. It's also hard because there's like nothing to hold on to that feels sturdy. Oh, there we go. Okay, both sides snapped on. So everything was kind of recessed in there, but it fit right in and it snapped right on. So far, so good. Okay, what do we got next? In that rear bumper, I need to put 2 of these down into that guy. And where's the other one? There it is. And that guy. There we go. Okay. And now, ooh, sticker time. All right, so we need you, and we need to put one of the Chiron stickers on here. I do love the stickers. And it looks like we cover right up over the flashing. And it looks like this is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter which direction it faces. Let's see if we can't get this on here straight. I think we did it. All right. So it says Chiron. And it's going to go on those 2 pegs that we just put in place. So that one's going to go on there. And that one's going to go on there like that. All right. And here I think this profile, we can probably show you a little bit of kind of how that looks with the Chiron there on the back. All right. Okay, now I need to turn this bad boy this way, and I need one of you, and this is starting to build on this second side. So this is going to be the same thing we did on the first side. We use the 7 to hold together the funder and the top of the wheel well and the bottom of the wheel well, and then we use a big one of these 1, 2, 3 to drive through and hold it. All right, and now we got to go build that other side. So this is going to be the same thing, and this is where I was wondering, like, wouldn't it make sense? Hey, Evan. Yes, the Technic Lego sets are pretty awesome. This one in particular has been awesome in some pretty great ways. It's going to take a long time to finish, but that's cool. We got plenty of time to burn. Blue, welcome to the chat. All right, so we got you on there. This bag doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad at all. Some of these, there have been a couple of these bags that were, I mean, you just dump them out and you're like, okay, we're gonna be here for a while. But this one, even from the minute we looked at the bags, it was like, this isn't gonna be so bad. Looks like we're gonna do kind of some of the chassis here in front of the wheels, maybe the rear end, and then that's it before we head into the next one. And what do we got? Did I do that backwards? Nope. No, that's right. Oh, there it is. They've just flipped it completely. And we need another 22. There's 22. Like this. And then this one is going to go on the same way the other one did. But there we go. Get on there. All right. I don't know why that view just looks so weird from the directions. I don't know. Okay, something new. Let's use these guys. Flip it over. We're going to go straight into the holes on this one. And lots of straight into the holes. This is very interesting. Looks like they want it to be symmetrical, but only with 2s instead of 3s. So we're going to plug those right directly in. That's crazy. Everything on the bottom here. Like nothing's going into the normal slots. Everything's going into the holes themselves. And then put you on there. of these. And we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, oh, that's interesting. It doesn't even really, like, it doesn't snap at all. It just kind of sets in there. And then we use these in the next step to anchor that frame in to that piece that we put on there. So now it might as well be anchored in there, even though there's no actual Legos touching. It's all the Technic's axles. So that's fun. Now we need no, we're still upside down. We're still like this. We're gonna do a 7 on this side, and then 2 of these on the outside there. And we're gonna do a 5, which is probably over here on that side. Okay. And then we flip that over and we put some little stuff on here. We're gonna put one of those. We're gonna put one of those. And nope. Where are you at? Black pieces on a black table. Always makes for fun. I'm gonna go in there like that. Okay. Now we need 6 more of these. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we flip it over again, and you go there, you go there, then we turn you again, and we've got a 5 that goes here. And then we stick another one of these in there. And then we flip it over again. And we're going to do a 4 stack of 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on top of that, we put these guys, but upside down. 2, 3, 4. That's all. And then we flip it again. And now this whole thing is gonna go. Let's see if we can't get you a better view here. Is going to go on this side. And I'm guessing like that. All right, so we've still got a place where we're going to join that to the other side of the fender, but that fits right in there. And now I need one of these, which is going to go tucked up underneath here, like there's only one. Oh, I see. It's way in there. Okay, let me see if I can't get you a little better view of what's going on here. So we're going to put this like way back in there, and it's going to go like that. So there and there and there. So it looks like it's just going to tie some pieces together there. Nothing crazy. And then this guy is going to tie into that fender like we just talked about. Like we guessed it would. So there, pretty sturdy now. Not a whole lot of stuff moving around back there. Okay. Now we've got funky piece. This one. Looks like the claw of a foot. And you. And you. And two of these, which are going to go 1, 2. And we got another 5 piece that's going to go on like that. And we're going to do a black one there. And a big gray one through the back there. And we need a 22. Is that a 22? Yep. And it's gonna go on there. And then this guy is gonna go out the back like that. And then we take one of these half fenders. I'm not sure what they are. We'll see in a second here, I would wager. Goes on there. And then the gray one goes in the front like that. And then that goes there. Almost in, but not quite. And we put you on there. And then we do the same thing up here, where we put you like that. And then we slide another one of these onto the end, which just means that when we finally push those in, it's going to make that piece look nice and full and fit. And then the whole thing goes on here. Like, all right, the red piece goes through down here, like, get in there like that, which then, we doing it now or are we doing it next? Here, we're doing it next. This is going to push into the fender and snap there, and then this is going to push into the back of the chassis and snap there. Now we've got another piece which is obviously going to go maybe on the top, I don't know, but we've got a peg that's right there for us to be able to use for it. Okay, now it looks like we're going to do the other side. So let's go ahead and get that built. And there. And there. Let me take this guy and 1, 2, 2, 3, and like that. These two go in the back. That one goes in the back. put the 5 on this side. We put the 7 on this side. Put 2 more of you there and there. We flip you over. And we put... This has been consistently the hardest piece for me to find. Which is kind of amusing. That one is going to go there. And you. And you. All right. Now we put our 6 on. We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more. Where are you? There you are. 6. And we flip it over. You go in there. You go in there. 5 piece goes on there. You go there. We flip you back over. Now we do the 4 nubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 4 gray facing out on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Boop, turn it sideways. All right, it looks good. And then this whole thing is going to snap on here. So the same way the one on the other side did, we know it's going to line up there. And so we just push it like that. Okay. Looks like we're gonna do another one of those deep embedded T's. Way, way, way up underneath here, which I can barely get to, much less show you. Nope. One more in that one. Right there. Okay. So now that's on. And then this guy goes through the back of that light we just put in and into the fender, like that. Okay. Clawfoot. And looks like we're just going to do another one identical to the one that we did last time. Might be mirrored because it's going on the opposite side, but it's basically the same piece. In fact, I'll guarantee you it's mirrored, because if it wasn't mirrored, they wouldn't have, or they would have just told us to make 2 the last time that we did one, and they did not. So my guess is that this one will be the mirror image of the other one. There. You go there. You go there. You got a 21. Yep. Goes in there like that. The weird. Ooh, caught it. The weird shaped fender goes on there. The gray goes in there. And now we do the not quite completely pushed in but prepped with the black sleeves, which goes there, and that's weird. Are we? Yeah, we are one off, aren't we? Yep, this is, no, is that right? It feels wrong. That's because it is wrong. So this actually goes there, and this actually goes there, which means that when you go on there, you stick out across the back, which means you go there, you go there, and that is much better, mucho bueno. And that's gonna go on this side. Like, wait a minute. Is that right? Yeah, that's totally right. And then this is gonna go in. Oh, I can't even see it. In there. Come on. There we go. And that's going to push into there. Oh, I thought the problem was it going into one side. It's not. It's going into the other. Crazy. There we go. And then this one, it's pushed into there. All right. Boop, boop. All right, now we've got 4 of these that need to go on either side. We're going to lift the wing out of the way, and this is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Okay. Wow, it's like an old school Lego piece. After all these Technic blocks, this is like nostalgic at this point. It's square and stuff. And then we put this bad boy on like that. And we need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got some more stickers. Yes. And this one I think is going to be the Bugatti one here. That one. All right. All right. It looks like we're going to go. Let's do it this way. Nope, that's too far to that side. There's weird because there's no real good way to line this up. Okay, but we got it. Nailed it. So let's see. Yep, that's what it looks like. And we got the sticker all nice and clean. Got it on the way we wanted to. I like it. And then we put these guys on here here. Yes, yep. And then this whole thing, we'll switch cameras here for you, is going to go and rest on that. Like it just actually sits on that, and then we push the pegs in to hold it, is my guess. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. One, two, three, four. We pushed him in. Okay, now we've got we got 4 of these. Yep. We've got a 22, 22, 21, 21. And these are going to go top pair, bottom pair on here. So like that and like that. And over here, it's going to be like that and like that. And here's what those look like. So we kind of turned those into the tail lights. And now it looks like we're going to build the bumper itself. So we're going to take you and you and put these 2 on there. And then put these 2 on there like that. And then those 2. So nothing fancy here. No fancy pieces, no fancy blocks. And then this whole thing is going to attach come on, punk. What do you got? You're supposed to go inside of that. Inside. Did I miss? Oh, I think I did. No? It sure looks right. 1, 2, 3, those go on the outside there. And then this is supposed to rest just inside, but it feels like... You know what I wonder? I wonder if I messed up where these go. There should be 1 empty, so this should go there, and this should go there. And now I think we're symmetrical, and now it fits. Oh, my inability to count almost came back to haunt me again. But now we're on there. Now we're good. Okay. What's next? I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then what the heck is that? It's like one of those little, like, launchers. Okay. And we're going to do 2 of these. Put 2 of those together. Make sure they're lined up. Stick you in there like that. And this goes there. Okay, so it's just designed to be like the end of the bumper in here. I'll give you a better view of this. So we take these 2 and we stack them and we make sure they're straight. And we fit you in there like that. And then it goes on the end there. Right? Yep, just like that. Okay, now we need some of these, which we haven't actually broken into yet. So we're gonna not just dump everything, because I don't think we're gonna need them all quite yet, but we need the red one. And the red one is gonna go in there, and then kind of bend over to that side and go in there, and then snap, snap. There you go. So it's like the red light on the back. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now we just need to do some cleanup on the back wing here. So we're gonna take this and this and that, and it's gonna go there. Yes? Yes. And then this and this and this, and it's gonna go there. All right. Okay, we'll take a 13. Is this a 13? Is that number just hidden in there? Yes. That's a 13. And we're gonna put this guy in there. And this guy in there. 1, 2, 3. And you in there. And the black one in there. And then an even bigger one. Across there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got a 15 and an 11 and a 7. And so the 15 is going to go here. And the 11 is going to go here. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 7 goes there. Okay. And then we take a 5 and a little gray piece and a big gray piece, and you go there. Okay? Now where does this attach? This is going along, looks like the bottom of the door frame, like this. Yep, because that's going to go right there at the bottom, which means that go there. Is that right? Yep, and then what do you attach to? To that little diagonal strip. Well, that's not a huge pain in the ass or anything. Well, there. Okay. Got it in there. Nothing attaches up there quite yet, but we pushed that in. Okay. And now we take, what do we got? A black one and a black one and a blue one. We take the blue one, which should be a 21, and it is. And we're gonna put it here. Okay, and we're gonna take a black 21, which is this one, and we're gonna plug you, and you're gonna go get in there. You're gonna go up here. Yeah. Like that. Okay. Now I guess we're going to do the other side. So let's go ahead and preemptively turn you around like that. And go 1, 2, 3, and we need an 11. 1, 2, like that. And like that. Then we need a 15. I'm going to go on like that. We need 4 of these to go there. And there, and there, and there. Grow up. Not a chance. Why would I want to do that? Grow up. I feel like we work hard all of our lives to do all of the things that we're supposed to do, and then at some point, it's nice to go back to doing the things that we want to do. I would have loved to have been able to build Lego like this when I was a kid. I just couldn't. It was not the opportunity. So now that I have the opportunity, I'm going to take that opportunity. So, to whoever it is in chat, said grow up. I say fuck off. I am exactly as grown up as I want to be at the moment. And you go there. Okay. And yep, I was right. We're going to put this on here. And then this goes up until it locks into place like that. And then we do the blue one goes there, and the black one goes all right, come on. You can do it. It just doesn't want to go into that piece, does it? For whatever reason. Get you lined up though. Don't you worry. What I'm gonna do is just worry about you. There and there and there. Okay. And that's it. Looks like next we're gonna do seats and interiors. Look at that. And so that'll be bag 9. So this is where we finish up. We've got the door panels done, or I guess the rear of the door panels done. We've got the bottom of the door frame, a little bit of the chassis, and then we did a fair amount of the rear end where we put everything in place back there. So I think that's going to do it. That is the end of bag 8, and we're going to call it a night. This was fun. This was what I needed tonight. That was good. I'll keep going. I will get this chopped up and turned into a time-lapse video that we can get up on the channel, and we'll probably do another live stream, probably at least one this weekend. We'll see. We'll see how the weekend goes and what surprises it has in store. But I hope everybody had fun. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Even if you decided to come in and troll and tell me to grow up, all good. I figure if you're jumping into random YouTube videos, it's probably pretty par for the course. So yeah, there we go. I hope everybody has a good night, and I will see you next time.